Hey guys, this is Mike Young of Athletic Lab. In the final segment of this series on training agility for team sport athletes, we're going to look at how we can incorporate change of direction training and cognitive processing into your fitness routine for these athletes. Many of the same principles that we talked about in earlier segments are still going to apply here. Now, however, instead of working on super sharp cuts and the intensity of the exercise, our focus will be on the fitness involved. So we want to mesh these two things together. Many times fitness coaches make the mistake of training the fitness of their team sport athletes by running straight ahead or doing long, slow, steady state runs. I think this is a mistake. If we can incorporate elements of the game into our fitness routine, we're going to be much better off and see much better transfer of our physical training into the sport itself. To do this, the primary thing that's going to change is the duration of the activity. For us to work on fitness, we need to extend the duration of the time that the athlete is working. Typically, I will have a minimum of 15 to 25 seconds for these activities at an intensity of about 95 to 100% of max heart rate. This places the primary emphasis of the training on the anaerobic glycolytic energy system, which has great carryover to both the aerobic and the anaerobic alactic energy system. There will be great bleed over, has great training efficiency, and by keeping the intensity relatively high, we'll see great transfer to the actual sport. I'm going to put Darian through two different activities here. In this first exercise, we're going to do a variation of the grid drill. You saw the grid drill before, but now we're going to switch things up a little bit. We're going to expand out the gates so that Darian has to run a greater distance between each one, and we're going to make sure that she runs for a greater, longer duration. This time we're going to have her go for 25 seconds, and to make it a little bit more sport specific, we're actually going to incorporate the ball. Darian's a soccer player, we're going to have her dribble through the gates. This duration at this intensity is going to be very challenging for her. We've got the gates set for the serpentine drill. Darian's going to run out. Each time she runs through a gate, it's going to trigger the subsequent gates to flash a light. If the gates flash red, Darian's going to have to make a quick recognition, cut to her right before going back to the start and then running to the subsequent gate. If they flash green, she goes to the left before coming back to the start and going to the next gate. This whole drill will take about 20 to 25 seconds. Darian will be gassed at the finish. Thanks for watching this series on training change of direction abilities in team sport athletes. To watch this and previous series on training for athletes, go to the Fusion Sport blog and share on your social media channels.